Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Netflix original movie, the sequel to Breaking Bad, El Camino. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will leave a link for that in the description. It's finally here. Breaking Bad's film that was announced some time ago, the sequel to the hit series, which I'm like a huge fan of, El Camino, which basically tells the story what happened to Jesse Pinkman after the events of the final episode in Breaking Bad. Baby Blue, you'll never forget that one. But anyway, so I was very excited about this, and I knew from off just what little I've heard that we were going to be getting some cameos and some good flashback scenes. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything here. I really just would not want to do that. I think you should definitely watch the film for yourself. It is currently available on Netflix, and it is available also if you're a 4K fan with Dolby Vision and Atmos capabilities. So those look both great and sound awesome, but let's dive in just a little bit on my overall impressions of the film. So, you know, with Better Call Saul kind of taking that little void away, you know, as far as, you know, we're all missing Breaking Bad. If you're watching, then you definitely just kind of missed the show. And then we have Better Call Saul, which, to be fair, it's a great show, but it's just kind of like, you know, a lot of prequel stuff, and, you know, we don't really get anything based off of what happened after the final season of the show. So how does Jesse, you know, fare as far as things go? Well, I'm happy to say I'm overall just very happy with how the film turned out. Now, it does rely a little, I would say, borderline heavy on some TV show fan service. As I mentioned earlier, there are cameos, and this is loaded with flashback scenes, and I think for the most part, most of it does work. You feel a little disjointed since it's been a little while since I've seen the show. I'm actually going to be revisiting it very soon, but it does kind of is a little bit of a jolt going back to what's presumably the next step. And I feel that, but overall, it does handle things well. Now, I will say there's a notable exception. There is a character, once again, I won't spoil who it is, that appeared in the original show, and he was a major character, but he has since gained weight, and it's very apparent in this movie. It kind of stands out. I think if he was a little bit more relegated to a background character or just appeared on for a few scenes, I think that might have been, you know, a little different. But because he was very prominent, and it just kind of took me out just a little bit of what was happening. But there was also other, you know, great moments that just, I think, was ultimately a love letter to the series, and I think it turned out really well. I kind of suspected more or less where the story was heading, and I'm very happy to say that even though it wasn't, you know, like a big surprise or anything, I feel it was handled in a proper Breaking Bad kind of format. Overall, as far as, you know, comparison to the show goes, I don't think you can do that. It's really just, it kind of stands on its own. It serves as think of it as an epilogue to, you know, Jesse's character, and I'm very happy with how things ended up. Yeah, it kind of got a little, like, you know, just a little run in circles kind of thing for a little bit of time, but I think overall it was very enjoyable. I liked it a lot. As I said, I'm a big fan of the show. I like Better Call Saul, and I'm definitely going to be revisiting the original very soon, but this one I feel put a nice cap on Jesse's character, and, you know, I'm happy with that. I think at the end of the day, that's kind of what he needed as far as his arc goes. So I'm very happy with how El Camino turned out. I'm going to go ahead, you know, give this a score based off of my love of Breaking Bad and how I feel it just wrapped everything up. And overall quality, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I think it was really good, well done by Vince Gilligan. I think he gave the fans what we wanted. And while it did tread a little bit too close to the fan service for the sake of fan service kind of thing, I'm happy with the way they handled a lot of it. So let me know in the comments below if you had a chance to check out El Camino and what were your thoughts on the final fate of Jesse Pinkman. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.